Hello, what's up guys? My name is Dmitry, I'm a filmmaker from Ukraine based in Manila. And right now I'm gonna be reviewing COLBOR CL100 video light, which is 100 watts B color temperature from 2700 Kelvin to 6500 Kelvin. And for a limited amount of time it can do 120 watt, which is turbo mode here. So, some time ago COLBOR reached to me out and they sent to me this light for review. I asked them, COLBOR, that is probably some new company, right? And they said, no, COLBOR, this is a Synco company. Synco company specialize in microphones. One of the microphones I did a review on my channel, you can check it out. It's a nice company, they producing really nice microphones. And then, right now, I think starting from 2021, they producing lights. They started producing video lights. So I'm curious how good they are comparing to other lights on the market. And let's find out, right? So the light itself comes in a nice looking box. When you open it, you can see there is a case, which is amazing. For the price point, which is $200 for this light, you are getting really nice quality case for transportation. Convenient? Yes, this is great. Then it comes with reflector, and then it comes with, of course, power supply. By the way, for the power you can use AC adapter and also you can use V-mount battery. Unfortunately, I don't have V-mount battery right now. It's just on the way shipping to me. I just ordered it already for the camera. I wanted to try it with this light, but it's still not here, so it's fine. I'm testing it with AC adapter, and by the way, it works just fine, just perfect, how it should be. No issues here at all. But what I mean, the light itself can be portable with V-mount, so you just attach the V-mount battery and you can go wherever you want. I'm not sure if you're gonna be walking around on the streets with like 90 centimeters softbox, but still it's possible, right? For studio or any other scenarios, it's just great.
Okay, so there is an update after several times and several instructions trying to connect this remote control to the COLBOR. I finally found the solution. So they sent me the instruction. After I turn on the light, I have to long press button 60S on remote control. So the light starts blinking. Then I remove the cord, plug it back, long press EFF button on remote control. So that means right now it's in pairing mode and probably it's looking for the remote to connect. Okay, so finally the pairing is done and right now I can control the light wirelessly. Okay, works great. Let's see what the minimum amount of brightness I can get and if it keeps the brightness on after I turn off the light. Okay, so the minimum power, the minimum amount of light is like 5%. Then I turn off, I turn on, it's still 5. Okay, that's great. That's great, so it keeps the same. Okay, and then I can control the temperature. Nice. Okay, CCT, and then rate. Okay, so I can quickly switch between 6500 Kelvin and 3200 Kelvin.
Our practical shots. We used this light for few shoots already, and I'm gonna show you some results. So we were filming a documentary for Australian Institute of Journalism. We were filming a person who works in ABS-CBN here in the Philippines, and they're doing some documentary about some very sensitive topic. I'm not gonna disclose it, but anyway. We were using actually two lights set up. From one side it was COLBOR, from another side it was Forza 60B. By the way, the light itself comes without diffuser, so you need to purchase separate softbox. I purchased 90 centimeters softbox from another brand, doesn't really matter, it works fine. To highlight the main subject in the scene and keep all the objects behind the window still there. So I wanted to keep all the dynamic range. For example, with my Forza 60B. I was not able to make this just because Forza 60B is only 60 watt and the power is just simply not enough to maintain this, simply not enough. With COLBOR I can do that without any issue. For the second shoot, filming for NAS Daily YouTube channel, you guys probably know this, it's a huge channel on YouTube. We used two lights from both sides, absolutely same as we did in previous shoot, and it works just fine. It works, it's stable, the power output is great. I think it's just double power of my Forza. This light is made of ABS plastic, which is high quality plastic. We'll see how sturdy is it along the time, because I have some questions or maybe doubts about the attachment that you have to put on your light stand, and then this attachment is responsible for tilting of the light. So that means all the weight of your setup of your light, including softbox, will be loaded on this plastic attachment, which is kind of weird for me because a lot of companies are just making this from plastic. Yes, I can understand that this to make the light itself, the product, cheaper, but still this is something that people gonna be confused if it's broken, right? So just please, for future products, just use some even cheap metal, any cheap metal, but just please use metal parts for the attachment, because this is very important for the practical use of the light. You know, no one wants to buy the light and use it for 1 month or 2 months. Everyone wants to buy it like forever, right? Okay, this light has CRI index of 97, which is kind of good result. What is CRI? CRI is color reproduction index, that is responsible for accuracy of reproduction of skin tone, just to show people how they are without any tint on the skin, like greenish, yellowish, magenta. Then the beam angle is 120 degrees when you're using the light itself without any attachment or diffusion. Yeah, and it's 55 degrees with standard cover. They mention on the website this with standard cover. So I think standard cover, that means this reflector. For the output power, it's 3000 lux for 1 meter away from the light, 6500 Kelvin non-cover, means non-reflector, and then 10,000 lux 1 meter away, the same with reflector. Why there is a huge difference between 3000 and 10,000? Why? Because the reflector itself makes the light just concentrated, and then it reflects from all the surface and makes the light more focused and less in diameter. That means just increase of output. The light itself is very compact comparing to other competitors at the same power output range. It's 1.1 kilogram. Also, it's much less than competitors on the market. This light has a 7 lighting modes and 30 types of vivid special effects of candle, bonfire, pulsating, flashing, lighting, and chatra. That means you can really imitate the thunderstorm there just behind the window. You can imitate a TV in front of you, the candle, or anything like for creative shots, which filmmakers using really often. Using this turbo mode creates some sound. I think it's just because the light hits a little bit more, so the fan starts cooling more. The noise that I can hear is not actually the noise from fan, but it's the noise from, I don't know, drossels. So it's kind of ultrasound, you know, ultrasound, but you still can hear it. I'm not sure if it's distracting on your recording. When you're using just 100% of power, there is no issues. Right now I'm using it on 35% of power, because I'm using my phone to film me. That's why the exposure, sometimes I'm overexposed, sometimes I'm okay. Sorry about that, but I'm just using auto settings to keep autofocus and to make this simple, because I just want to share my experience. I'm not gonna make this video as a commercial ad. So fan has two modes. First one is quiet, when you don't really hear anything at all. as right now. There is also smart mode for the fan. That means if it reaches a certain point of temperature, fan starts cooling more and more and more just to keep it cool without overheating, which is great. This is how it should be. I like it. You wanna ask my opinion about this light? Would I recommend this? Guys, definitely yes. Why? Because for 200 bucks you cannot even compete. You cannot find any better at all. The accessories, the features, the power output, the quality and sturdiness, it's just great. And right now I really want to have the second light of COLBOR, absolutely same. I really want, guys from COLBOR, please. No, I'm joking, but I really want to have one more of these lights because I'm enjoying, and this is a workhorse for me. Everything is great about this light except this part that I mentioned, the plastic attachment. I just hope it will be fine. Thank you guys for watching. I hope it will help you to make a decision, and let me know if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions to my channel, and okay, see you guys.